DIGIP. Digital Postal Index Number. The Department of Posts, India has undertaken an initiative to establish a digital public infrastructure, DPI, for a standardized, geocoded addressing system in India. As a part of this initiative, the department has finalized DIGIP, the foundation layer of the DPI. This initiative seeks to provide simplified addressing solutions for seamless delivery of public and private services and to enable Address as a Service, AaaS, across the country. DIGIP is an open-source national-level addressing grid developed by Department of Posts in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad and NRSC, ISRO, and is a key component of the digital address ecosystem. The advent of DIGIP will mark a revolutionary step in India's journey towards digital transformation by bridging the crucial gap between physical locations and their digital representation. A technical document detailing the code and architecture of DIGIP grid may be downloaded from official website of Indian Postal Department. The web application to fetch the DIGIP value based on the location is available at official website dac.indiapost.gov.in/mydigipin. What is DIGIP? DIGIP is an open-source nationwide geocoded addressing system developed by the Department of Posts in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad and NRSC, ISRO. It divides India into approximate 4 meter by 4 meter grids and assigns each grid a unique 10-character alphanumeric code based on latitude and longitude coordinates. How is DIGIP different from a regular postal address? While a regular postal address depends on locality, street, and house numbers, DIGIP is a geospatial reference using a 10-character alphanumeric code based on the exact coordinates of a location. Why do we need DIGIP when we already have postal addresses? DIGIP simplifies address management by providing precise location-based identification, especially in areas with unstructured or changing addresses. It also helps in areas where no clear address exists, such as rural regions, forests, and oceans. Is DIGIP available offline? Yes, DIGIP is designed to be used offline too. Department of Posts have shared the programming code for DIGIP logic in public domain for fetching and decoding the DIGIP. Can DIGIP be used for navigation? Yes, DIGIP codes can be integrated into navigation systems and apps, allowing for precise location access. Will my postal address change if I use DIGIP? No, your postal address remains the same. DIGIP is an additional layer of digital addressing that complements the existing system for more precise and standardized location identification. But as the DIGIP ecosystem expands into more sectors and is integrated with more GIS systems, the need for providing a descriptive postal address to service agencies for availing any service may reduce. How is a DIGIP generated for a specific location? DIGIP is derived from the latitude and longitude of a location, encoded into a 10-character alphanumeric format using predefined symbols. Is my personal address data stored in DIGIP? No, DIGIP does not store any private or personal data. It only provides an alphanumeric code based on geographic coordinates, ensuring privacy. Can DIGIP be used for rural or remote areas? Yes, DIGIP works for all areas, including rural, remote, and urban regions. Even places without a traditional address, like forests or water bodies, are covered. How precise is the DIGIP system? Each DIGIP code represents an approximate 4 meter by 4 meter square, which ensures a high level of precision, making it ideal for navigation, deliveries, and emergency services. However, the accuracy of DIGIP created for any location might depend upon the accuracy of the GNSS location capture device you are using. What is the difference between PIN code and DIGIP? A postal PIN code identifies a broader area, such as a locality or neighborhood, whereas a DIGIP identifies a specific approximate 4m×4m location, providing much more precision. Is DIGIP applicable only within India? DIGIP is applicable only in the bounding box as mentioned below, longitude 63.5 to 99.5 degrees east, latitude 2.5 to 38.5 degrees north, which mainly covers the geographical boundaries of India, including maritime regions. What is the benefit of DIGIP in emergency situations? DIGIP provides a precise location that can help emergency services reach the exact spot more quickly, especially in disaster-prone or remote areas. How do I find my DIGIP? You will need a device with GNSS facility to find your exact location, latitude and longitude, which can then be converted into a DIGIP code. Department of Post is in the process of developing a web application which enable public to fetch the corresponding DIGIP of their location. Department of Posts have also planned to share the programming code for DIGIP logic in public domain for fetching and decoding the DIGIP. Do I have to log in or sign up for finding DIGIP? No, you don't have to log in or sign up for fetching the DIGIP of your location. You might have to provide location access in the device to fetch the DIGIP value of your location. How does DIGIP help in government services? DIGIP helps in delivering government services more efficiently by providing precise location-based addresses for citizens, improving service delivery and better address capture during beneficiary onboarding. How does DIGIP handle changes in infrastructure, such as new buildings or roads? DIGIP codes are fixed and independent of changes in infrastructure or street names, as they are based solely on geographic coordinates. Even if a new building is constructed, the DIGIP of the location remains the same. Can a building having multiple residents or homes have different DIGIP? DIGIP is a pure function of latitude and longitude of the location. Floor information or any other address attribute does not affect the DIGIP value of a location. Since no personal information is needed for fetching the DIGIP, DIGIP is not different for different persons living in the same address. DIGIP is not an identifier of person but is only an addressing reference system. Will DIGIP replace traditional addresses? No, DIGIP will complement traditional addresses. It offers an additional digital layer of precision but won't replace existing postal addresses. Can DIGIP be useful for rural villages? Yes, DIGIP is particularly useful in creating georeferenced landmarks in rural or underdeveloped areas where traditional addressing systems may not be well defined. How do I fetch or decode a DIGIP? A DIGIP code is a 10-character alphanumeric sequence. It's a pure function of your location's latitude and longitude, making it unique for each approximate 4 meter by 4 meter area. Department of Posts is planning to share the programming code for DIGIP logic in public domain for fetching and decoding the DIGIP. Does DIGIP work in areas with no internet access? Yes, because it is an offline system. Once a DIGIP is generated, it can be shared and used without the need for an internet connection. Is DIGIP secure? Yes, DIGIP is a pure function of latitude and longitude of the location and no personal data is associated with a DIGIP. The code only represents a location, and no individual's information is stored. Will DIGIP affect my privacy? No, DIGIP does not compromise privacy. It only refers to a geographic location and does not store or display personal information linked to that location. How can businesses benefit from DIGIP? Businesses can use DIGIP to improve delivery accuracy, logistics, service coverage, and customer service, especially in areas with complex addresses.